Hi guys, former Bank of England policymaker Danny Blanchflower had some hard truths for pro-Brexit Talk TV following news that the economy is not bouncing back like Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor, had hoped. Danny here explained that there was consensus among economists and experts that Brexit was holding back growth in the British economy. But a big problem was that back in 2016, in the run-up to the referendum, the media basically showcased economic flat earthers. Have a listen.
Well, I think it's interesting. Emily Maitlis talked about this some time ago. At the time of when the debate was on about Brexit, there were thousands and thousands of economists who basically said the same thing as I've just said. And I think there were probably 5 who got onto every TV program, essentially saying, if you like, just equivalent that the world was flat. And so basically the consensus before it happened was the same. The consensus now is the same. The only issue is how disastrous is it? The question you have to ask, if anybody thinks Brexit was a great idea, what's the explanation of why the UK is basically the sick man of Europe, the sick man of the OECD? And what explains that? There's a simple explanation, which is investments falling in the UK, mobile workers that were here, greasing the wheels of the labour market have left. And essentially, we saw data today saying the export performance of the UK was completely disastrous, and also worst of in the Western world. So I don't really know what anyone's arguing about. You can do the King Canute thing, saying hold back the tide, but the jury came back. The fat lady started singing. There is no debate anymore. It's an unmitigated disaster, and you can't eat sovereignty.
You can't eat sovereignty. Completely correct. Now, the response, of course, has been twofold. One is, well, this isn't the Brexit that we voted for. So you'll hear from people like Ben Habib, who used to be a member of the Brexit Party, who's now a member of the Reform UK Party, who'll say this isn't the type of Brexit that we wanted. So yeah, Brexit is fine, but the Tories aren't implementing it correctly. Or the other argument is, of course, sovereignty. We've taken back control. Now we have the ability to do trade deals with countries all around the world. And we can join, for example, TCPPP or whatever you call it. Of course, ignoring that you have to surrender some sovereignty to join another trading bloc. Of course, there'd be no referendum on that either. But the whole point is that Brexit is a success if it was implemented correctly. The problem is the Tories. The Tories are not taking advantage of the Brexit benefits. So this is the argument you're going to be hearing going forward from the likes of Ben Habib and Nigel Farage. People are on the outside shouting in. This isn't the Brexit we wanted. This isn't the Brexit we received. We want a Brexit that takes advantage of all the benefits. And it's easy for them because they'll never be in government. Or, of course, the other is sovereignty. We now have our sovereignty back, whatever the hell that means. But sovereignty doesn't pay the bills. Sovereignty doesn't put food on the table. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.